Well, this morning we're looking at a new FBI report on violent crime. It shows murders rose 4.3% nationally last year, although there was actually a slight decrease in overall violent crime. Joe Khalil breaking down the numbers from outside of FBI headquarters. Joe.
Hey, good morning, Adrienne. So, look, the FBI just released its annual report for the crime report for 2021. So the focus should be today, what is the state of crime in the United States? But instead, the story is that we have a serious problem in this country when it comes to recording and collecting crime data in the first place. And that's because local law enforcement agencies are failing to report their data to the FBI. And that's causing serious gaps. The FBI, in some cases, has to estimate whether crime is going up or down in certain areas. That is a serious problem. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the top line reporting from what we got from the FBI. In 2021, violent crime and property crime basically stayed consistent with 2020 levels. Violent crime decreased about 1%, murders increased about 4.3%, and the robbery rate actually fell significantly by 8.9%. But as we said off the top, this information is largely incomplete, and that's because only 63% of law enforcement agencies even submitted crime stats at all to the FBI, and just 52%, above half, submitted a full year's worth of data. Now, some of the country's biggest and most populous states are where we see the largest gaps in reporting. Unfortunately, less than 20% of the law enforcement agencies in California, in New York, in Florida, and Pennsylvania share data with the FBI at all. In the case of Florida and Pennsylvania, it's like 2% and less than 1%. So virtually nothing coming from those places. And LAPD and NYPD, two of the nation's largest police forces, didn't submit anything either, according to the FBI. Why is this happening? Well, in 2021, the FBI changed its reporting system. It now requires a lot more work than years past to report the crime data, and it also operates on a voluntary basis. So these law enforcement agencies are not actually required to pass along their information. The overall picture now is incomplete, and that's a problem, Adrienne, because a lot of the policies and laws that we put into place are based on this data. If we don't have the most complete data, it does leave serious gaps in what we know about crime in the country.
Joe, thank you very much. I know we're going to continue this conversation throughout the hours here on Morning in America. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.